Good morning, nocturnal gamers, fellow Tarkovians. Perhaps this is Nikita's version of the butter bar. Not quite the same ring, but we love it. Nonetheless. All right. We took quite an L last night on many kits, so the insurance has been okay. Let's see what's going on with the hideout. Let's crank out some ribbles. So, I think we're under 20 or around thereabout on the 100 raiders we need to eliminate. We're getting closer. I think we'll start there tonight. Yeah, I think we're down to maybe one time left for Ra-shaasha. Let's see if we can find him. And or if we get tired and we miss them all, we'll go look for Killa. I think we're still about 49 away. So I was hoping they would launch an event maybe this weekend, where we can get him in our sights at distance. Keep the 61 grind going. Uh, all right. Got everything going for the most part. Collect some things for meds. Get that going. Let's check the gas, see how we are. Good shape there. Stacks back up. Yeah. Let's see where our blue swipey investment. These were selling during the boss event for around as low as 30,000. Oh yeah. Throw some of those out in the universe too. We will not test our some. Got to do 2 rounds of 4. Let's go 2 of them at 8. Those percolate. So as we've talked about on the previous stream, always make sure at this point in the wipe, if you've grinded to max traders, that you are, that you're always buying the resets for therapists for those cards. As far as lab cards, always make sure the magazines that are desirable, you're getting those every, you're grabbing those every single reset. And then after each reset, you want to stack them up and wait for the market prices to kind of hit where you want, or you can just sell them all the time. The ammunitions right now, CBJ is going for, I was selling anywhere from 1900 a round to 2200 a round or so. So you can buy that every reset and make a substantial amount on your rubles. As far as the 7.62, the PP is selling for almost double its value. So it's always a so you don't even have to worry about crafting a lot of that stuff. It's just buy from the trader and sell. Nikita said in that last announcement that they had that that's supposed to be staying for this next wipe. I hope and pray it does, because I think it's going to make for an amazing way to reward the people that grind their traders and pay attention to that. You're going to be able to constantly make rubles, not just in the hideout, but just the good old buy sell values of stacking it around. And when they're decent rounds of ammunition, you don't have to worry about it. If it's lab cards, you're going to use them. If it's ammunition, you're going to use them. So as far as things on Prepor, in your Prepor that I love to be able to buy and sell, we talked about these. So every reset, make sure you're grabbing these. Let's see what they're selling for currently. So at around 774, 13 all day long. You probably, I'm not as good as like Airwing Marine and everybody else as far as like trying to milk this market. I like to move it. And that was before they had expanded this, where now you have an insane amount of slots. But back in the days where you'd have 2 or 3 or 4, you don't want to occupy a lot of your positions with long holds if you can avoid that. As far as therapist goes, there's plenty of things to buy and sell, but this is one you can easily make 240 on, relatively easy. This close to 300 is kind of insane, but you can count on almost about an 80 profit the majority of the time, which for those 2 cars, that's 160 every single time as far as your rubles go. Magazine capacities, different parts of the wipe, everything's different. You know, when people are using certain ammunitions in the mid to early parts of the wipe, certain things will sell that nowadays will not. These magazines are fantastic as far as trying to churn them. Right now, 7.62 is pretty bad. So these kind of drums that usually would sell for a lot more have been a little more stagnant this wipe. We talked about the 7.62. We talked about CBJ. Yeah. So CBJ has been an amazing this wipe. Let's see what they're currently at. Yeah, so we're close to about 2,200 a round. We were sitting on almost 20,000 rounds, and so it was time to divest. As much as I like running that round, we have plenty of other options. If any of the swipe cards, blue smudges have sold. It's an easier way to look over here. So we haven't been undercut too terribly bad. A little better. Get our rubles straight. Economy, so that's the thing. Early wipe, get your hideout done. As many objectives as you can tolerate. Play with as many as your friends before they tap out. Mid to late wipe. I'll have a good time, but secure your economy. After you secure your economy, get into the production of as many in-game rounds as you can. And then check out Airwing Marine and some of the other content creators that do a really good job of analyzing kind of what you can buy and sell. Everything I did with regards to like the green powder is a fantastic way of making rubles, and even if you get stuck with all of that, it crafts into so many different aspects that you want. Make sure you're on top of that. with it. In the mid wipe, late wipe, enjoy it. Stack the rubles, stack the resets. I do hate how much limit a lot of those resets, and I hate that a lot of the desirable ammunitions are kind of hidden behind a lot of tasks. I really do believe that when you grind to 42, you should be able to get the majority of everything else. If you want to task it where you can buy larger volumes, that's something that I hope as they launch the game improves. So. See where we're at right now. Speaking of ammunition, closing in on 6,000 of the 61. Our 6280 position is basically the same. I'll probably hedge toward 80 and save a little bit unless we find that we're not. When I've been hunting Killa, I have noticed an appreciable difference, 62 versus the 80, as far as the efficacy of how well I'm able to drop him. PMCs, when you run into it, I always wish I'd have brought the 61, but I'm trying to get this up to about 8 to 10,000, and then we'll just run it readily for the last little bit of the wipe, especially if there's some insane events that kind of go on. Don't have to go as heavy on the Granada Tuis. Going down in reserve. Gussie, Mark key. Let's check the price on that last key. Gonna be tempting not to try to make some rubles on that one though. Remains the 2/5 for the. I was a little upset with myself. There was one at about 1-2 the other day that I didn't grab. I regret. Got our keys. We don't need money for this ferryboat ride. Check your situation. Opie. Here we need to restock this as well. I got hit pretty hard last time. Back to injectors. Looking good. Looking good here. Don't get a food, drink, objectives to do. Drip. Part 1. 17 more. Let's go. Insurance through therapist, especially if you're a blue label. They allegedly say that now we get our insurance for a month. I haven't heard the orange labels whining and crying yet. Hope they don't figure out about it. Go again. So PvE. What do you think? I'm hearing great things. I'm really looking forward to it a great deal. I've been trying to save it because my oldest son has been wanting to get into playing Tarkov, so I'm trying to save that experience as much as I can until the kiddos are kind of ready to start playing some training wheel Tarkov. Still enjoying some of the other things though, so try to chill till then. I don't know that I'll be able to fight it off until into next wipe. Probably grind the PvP portion of that as hard and fast as I can, with or without cheese. And then maybe try to make a little bit of a dent in the PvE stuff. Because I do not plan on wiping that. It will be my constant late wipe. Scratch to itch. And talk our friends over at mapgenie.io. New to Tarkov. Fantastic place. Try to get your maps. If you actually like the game and want to play a lot, I encourage you to help finance them if you financially can, so that you can save some of your presets. That's handy, especially when you start working on the objectives. What was our nocturnal guy? We'll come back to this. On Raiders. So when I talk about Raiders on reserve, I talk about 1 scoop, 2 scoop, 3 scoops. For everyone, what in the world I'm talking about there. First scoop means you walk down here, you run down here, you do whatever you gotta do to get down here first, and there's already Raiders there. That's nice. Then when you pull the power, sometimes that's your second scoop for serving of Raiders. And then potentially, if you throw the alarm so that you can exit the door, that sometime will make Raiders spawn. What I effectively call third scoop for serving of Raiders. Water filters, yes. Potentially no first scoop. Serving. Second scoop. We're here running. No. Yes, we do. Sounds like a garden variety scav potentially. We leave. Many of the distant spawns will arrive shortly. Along with quite a scav army. We shall go to Stank's office. Did that before we try to D2 exit. We forgot our paracord. Got our paracord. Mistake. Cannot be made. Need to wake up. Have non-friendly fire up top. Spawn right under me there. So if at this point you're ever waiting to get out, you want to work on things because you're waiting on the timer to allow you to make it where it's not a run through, consider two things: covert movement, and consider if you're still running a bolty, always bring an extra bolty with you so that you constantly Reloading the mags. Not too fast so you don't drop them. Get your covert movement. Sit here for a couple minutes while you're waiting on the timer. Just covertly move around. You can covertly move and reload your bolt. Cheese that pretty quickly. Really at a point that matters at this point. Quite a good habit to make. Go again. Silver rattle daily. Always keep these filled as you can with a variety of things after your hideout. Your objectives are done. For turn in tasks and objectives. Quick way to get it. So I used to organize all these with like specific rounds and stuff like that. You can watch it. Certainly to each their own. You can do that if you want. However, I find that the easiest way when you're in and out of raids to do this is always start in the upper left and use whole stacks as you go down. Use your partial stacks along the bottom right. And it just makes it easier. Stuff going, especially back tons of munitions throughout the wide. Alright, now our OCD is satisfied. Let's check the price. Yes. Up, drop. Just one at 298. Let's see. Alright. Didn't really shoot much of anything. Shouldn't have to repair a lot. We forgot to bring a paracord. We will not do that this time. Eventually, let's see. Back behind. Record down our daily path. A little late today. So for this, we've got 2 more Lupo beans we need for the weekly. Oh, we got 3 hours. PMCs we're not going to hit. Let's consider switching that. Scavs on Cussy. Might could change gears to get that one. Factory exits, we're not going to hit that one, probably. Unenchanted. Come on, let's get lucky. That's what we're talking about. Speed upgrade. Away batteries, we may have time for this. 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, we need 1 more in 3 hours. Okay. It's only for 9. Let's look at the map. So, up here, the big dome that you see to the northern part of the map, if you consider that north, is where you'll go for your cliff descent, extract, paracord, your Red Rebel, which is why we typically wear rigs. This structure is fantastic up here on the top of the hill, especially early in the wipe after you get your paracord and your Red Rebel, because you can literally, if you get this spawn, kind of loot this area and be ready to dip. It's kind of regardless of your loadout. From up here, you can take a couple of ganders, and I'll show you if we get the spawn at where you can take some pop shots, not only at PMCs and scavs and what have you, but you can also look for Ra-shaasha's guard, or not Ra-shaasha's, Gluhar's guards and Gluhar himself, sometimes kind of spawning down here in what they call the drop down building, or what is actually the Black Bishop building. White Bishop is where you go to get the folders and the medical records portion of things, and then you've got the pawn buildings over the helicopter here. But from cliff descent, I usually will wrap around these buildings, and right here, especially if you're on a night raid, unless someone has thermal or the lights are on or the moon is just shining bright, you've got pretty good distance shots to here, and then you can look over below the night buildings and look for Gluhar spawn here as well. Obviously, you can spawn a whole host of different areas, but it's nice to be able to sit up here to be able to take pop shots. If you get pushed, if you start taking return fire, especially if you play solo, you can just dip and go right out cliff descent. Or you can get a little spicy and go up on the dome and take some pop shots and return fire, but it's a good way to die, a good way to lose your loadout. Come back to it. Oh, heavy Tarkovian raid. Look at this, the aforementioned spawn. These are the 2 I'm talking about. When you have this key, it's a nice way to just loot these. Go to loot these and almost dip. This is the part I'm talking about. See how the visibility is absolutely nothing unless you have thermal? Thermogenicity. Here we can look out at the pawn building, white, black. Not seeing a great deal yet. I'm gonna creep out and look toward the night buildings. If you see a cluster right over here, sometimes the guards will be right out around this area. And that sometimes can be a telltale that Gluhu is here. But now not getting a lot of visible stuff. Early and mid wipe, or when you need rubles, loot these 2 buildings, plus minus if you need electronic spawns up in here. And just dip. Rinse, reset, 7 minutes. Take the W. We're here for raiders. We're here for Raiders, Darren. Those duffel bags are just calling out. Good electronic spawns. The military ones I'm talking about. Light on, got a blind. Doesn't affect our thermal. That's why I designed these guns this way. Motors. Lazy. You can shoulder swap here and do it much more effectively to get your left hand peak. This hallway I don't like. Got here too many times. People laying down right there. Scoop one. Serving of Raiders, please. Thought I heard somebody up into my left. This office can be dangerous with them hiding in here. Don't want to take the fire of all of them. The MCs will camp right here and not turn on the power and not break the glass. I like to blind them. Scoop two. Running, running, running. These filing cabinets are my favorite thing in the world to loot. Especially when you've got a teammate. But you'll get pushed by a team. You'll get pushed by teams of player scavs. Risk reward, not worth it. Take the win when you can. And to reset, go to Stank's office. Rinse. They'll show up. So, a better strategy for resetting and making bubbles here would be to just go ahead, go up top, go back, get those duffel bags, go up and loot the top up there. As you can see, I didn't really bring the bag, the kit, or the extra ammunition for a looting run. I'm not doing it. The other reason is when this raid started, it was around 3 a.m. So before the sun starts coming up on a couple of the raids where it's like up, no matter whether you do the AM or the PM, I want to get that 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock raid in. Dark our ass. I remember when that used to be a great key. We forgot to clear these out. That wasn't. We'll go throw that in Thanks office. Hey, Farm Amelia. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. All is well. How are you? Doing well. Trying to clear out, I think it was like 17 more raiders have first part of the drip done. Empty. Think. Just did it resets. That's what I love about this. With both of the flashlights, your PMC trying to see into that is a nightmare. And as you can see with the Echo 1 thermal, it does not affect my thermal ways of seeing their heads a bit. And with a fully automatic, whether you're using M62, 61, 80, all of those rounds coming at you is rough. I'll go down into, actually, I'll wait till it's one of the daylight times. We'll go ahead and push back in to reset, but I'll show you in the range. I have to give credit some the stream of the guy that found my gun and then went and spec'd it out a little bit better. It's actually a little bit better than my original build. So that's the difference between the alpha and beta builds of that. Mine was the alpha version. I went with the foregrip to try to help with a little bit more recoil control. It wasn't that I don't love ergo. I love ergo and everything, but if I'm delivering 50 rounds of this, but when he replaced it with the ergo, I didn't really see a functional difference. While the stats may be showing whatever, it really looked good. All this good stuff. I love watching him and Jesse, a lot of their podcasts, especially when things kind of come up in the community or patches or anything that's going on. And we go, yep, up to 4:30. Now, I'm definitely going to need either YouTube, Twitch, Kick, any of the other providers to allow us to start paying for some kind of DMCA stuff so that we can play our music, whether you're streaming to nobody or a gazillion people, let it prorate promotionally on how you do that. Amelia, how you been? Yes. Ian. What have you been up to? What have you been playing? Luke, thanks for stopping by, dude. Appreciate you. How's work? Hope well. Back to the. So good old reserve. We talked about the cliff descent, spawn, and kind of a quick loot opportunity there. And also, as long as you're kind of a 2-gun person, which I always think you need to take any engagement, especially if you're solo at any range. So you want a long distance option, you want a moderate distance option, and you need an up close and personal spray. So if you're carrying 2 guns and you've got your bolty or whatever sniper or marksman rifle, this is a great place to be able to look out toward this building for Gluhal spawns and his guards. Same thing south of the night garage, toward White Knight, if you will. Right here is where I see them typically the most this wipe. So you can take a gander at both places. You can loot these 2 buildings. If you need to quickly reset, you can. If you've got the time to go into here, this is a great place to find your radios, emergencies, all those kind of things like that. You also, if you're a cheesy kind of player, people that try to extract it sewer manhole, it's literally fish in a barrel. I don't like that strategy, but to each their own. You do whatever you want to do. I don't want to talk about these other spawns yet because I don't like them, especially when we're hunting raiders. So hopefully we don't have to discuss that too much. However, as a solo, if you do spawn down around here, you've got a good chance at looking at the marked room there. Tarkov buddies. Found a red key card in there not long ago. Worth it. Loving this spawn. Keep it coming, Nikita. Virtually one of the best. Base cam? Yep. Soon. We got to revamp it. We still got all of our old assets from like 18. Almost when we switched over from Mixer. So we got to get all this stuff changed. And we do. Oh, sounds like we got friends. We do. Find them. Tubing, filter, we stopped for. Everything. Probably could do it on the way out, but left-hand peak is the better non-lazy way. Scoop 1. Didn't look like a raider. Kinda creepy, huh? Creeping around looking at. Tag out. Just in case we got plenty of raider. Pick 1 negative. Pick 2. Running. Nope. 3 straight? Come on. So, early to mid wipe. Looting all those and running the risk reward on whether you want to stay is there. All of those scav vests that you see, bring them back to the hideout. Use them to craft. Make you a container. keep 2 or 3 of those in so that you can constantly be crafting that stuff. No matter what you sell it for, it's just free. And it works on your hideout crafting. We used to have a good craft for even the darker ones. It's gone this wipe. Oh, they did that. They've done much better about putting in all forms of items that are in the game. Usually are used to craft something, barter for something. That's one they're going to have to revisit. I pretty much had to leave those behind ever since you couldn't craft them. You could the last couple wipes. What was it time sensitively that we needed to do? Kill scavs, cut pussy. We may switch our loadout after this next raid. Oh, see, that's a level 6 plate. Always grab those. If you don't need the level 6 plates, sure you're selling those. The other battery we need, I believe. Those come home to craft into grenade buck. I appreciate that. Sorry, it's some of the old stuff from 18, but when we get the update done, we'll definitely update that as well. It's the noob. Hey, thanks for the purchase of that shirt. Appreciate that. Sure thing. Oh, that's something you're into. Give us a mark key, please. Or a lamp. We're appreciative for both. Ooh, all of the above. All of the above. Question. If you know anyone who's an editor too, got zillions of terabytes worth of stuff that I've got to get edited. Absolutely. Just let me know what services and stuff you've got. Love to work. We may have looted enough there, but that was a mistake. Typically don't extract below 33 because you don't want the run through. But we got an elimination too. All right. Ooh. Good. Go one more. Look for the raiders, then we'll go knock out the cussy objective. Scavs at whatever distance. And look for Ra-shaasha, and then we'll come back for the raid. I appreciate that. Yeah, please let me know what all services and stuff you've got. Love to take a look at it. What type of work do you do? Absolutely check out the website. See what's up. What games have you worked with in the past as far as your editing work? Oh, let's go. Have you done any work on any Fortnite stuff by chance? Ah, very nice. Checking this out. All right, so we're at that point where pretty much both of these, we lose our thermal advantage. Sure later. Yep. Oh, very cool. Overwatch. Yep. My youngest son plays a lot of Overwatch. I know he's got some clips that he'll need work on. My oldest is still doing a lot of Valorant. All of them are Fortnite. Daughter as well. She's been playing a lot of more Valorant before. Used to do a lot of Call of Duty, a lot of Apex. Now I'm pretty much strictly between Escape from Tarkov and Fortnite. A lot of challenge work, not a lot of competitive. Appreciate both those follows. The old map. So we talked about the cliff descent, some tricks. We were talking about the spawn down here. Checking this marked room is really nice. As a solo, I do believe in fighting unidirectionally, so try to stay with your back along the fence as you wrap around. Even when you start to make your way through. Party back. Good. No problem I have. And the rain continues. Here's the aforementioned. So we're over by the railway. We're going to go check the marked room. Trying to get those uses done on that key because we're going to ultimately trade it for the storm marked key. I would say go ahead and take the high ground here and camp the people that are coming in. As I talked about, I'm not a big fan of the camp strategy if you can prevent it. You're going to say, but Viking, I watch you on wood. Different. Always close that door. Slap people thermally through that window. We'll make some scav happy. Oh, we got friends. No, you troll me, bro. I thought I got my first one. No, I thought I got my first one this wipe. Come on, dude. I'm still thinking. Don't get me wrong. Don't. All right. So we talked about hitting that. We need this to craft. This has been garbage this right. Make sure no one's pushing over. Get out of here. I like to go up on top of there. take a look for Gluhu and the boys. Was a quality troll there. So if you're running double thermal, like what I've got here with the Echo and the FLIR, use this to scout, okay? These are your quick ADS speeds. And if you need to switch over to your SVD where you've got a little bit more of a lag, you can hit your shots earlier. If you're running with a group or you've got friends, you can just run that primary gun. But if it's just you, and you need target acquisition like that, oh, you lucky little scab. We could leave our little alarm system, if we shall. Back to our quicker ADS speed. We are in complete danger because you're outside of the range of thermal from the dome. If shots start ringing out, go the other way. We are definitely in the danger corridor. Starting to get within thermal range, so a little bit better. We run. Nice little shot by that guy. I don't know if that's a guard or not. Off the propy. Get across. Would love to look at the end of that building. I go into here, effectively called bunk bed. This is the bunks. And then there's usually a bag here, so we'll call it bunk bag on occasion as well. Let's put our arm on, huh? The irony, scab where that lived, the one that took our arm off. We forgive him, though. Forgive him. So we heard shots earlier. Take a listen, see if we can hear anything. We're helicopter-ish versus up top. Up top's where we're headed. Zoom. Go. We're not pushing into anything at dome. Before the rain picks up just in time. Love these filing cabinets over here to our right. If somebody's in there, we die. GG. That elevated position is a nightmare to push into. Make sure you pain beforehand. Get an arm or a leg blown off. It's not easy to push into. Or take cover. Decent argument to get out of here at the 33-minute mark. It's late white and we don't care. We're here for raiders. Always check here for bags. People who drop their backpack to do cliff descent. The telltale if these doors are open. This spawn's already been all around here. take a gander. Streaming schedule, all over the place. I'm going to improve that somewhat. Right now I'm on vacation this week, so I've got a bunch of time that I'll get to stream. But typically at nights in the U.S., I work nights, so I pretty much stream in game at nights. Depends on if my buddies are on. A lot of times if I've got my buddies on, I try not to make them have to live with the restrictions of doing and saying everything perfectly, especially with a kid-friendly audience. However, when I stream Tarkov, it's a little bit different. It's Fortnite, it's kind of self-explanatory. But kids myself, so. And Tarkov, especially with proximity chat, tends to lend itself to interesting humans and interesting views. Alright, so we did not get the most fortuitous spawn this time. So, to operate from the standpoint, the little rats could be everywhere. No hiding when you're running down this. Blinded. Dangerous. So we'll check Stank's office first. Got a blast. Just to make sure the rats aren't already here. There's our double A back for the daily. All those shot. Want to have fun or complete our objective? Since we got the terrible spawning, since they're already fighting, makes 0 sense. Other than if they're looking for the PvP, go push that. The raiders are likely already picked over. Get the stuff all back. Wait. Ooh. I've actually seen a lot of those. That's why. Grab it. Mark key, mark key, mark key, mark. Or duct. Bro. Oh, that's brutal. All right. DIY time. Made the terrible assumption they'd turn the power on. So the smart thing is to go ascent. Y'all want to do the not smart thing? Me too. For the record, you should not do this. You should go to cliff descent, take your win. Dude, I just heard somebody swivel. Losing my mind. Make sure I do not have the stream audio on. I typically will end around 6, 7, 8 Central in the morning. So I will be on in some capacity for another 6 or 7 hours. Depending on how it's going. Pure danger. Like. Nope. Garden variety scav, potentially. Oh, there's some in the water. Going up either through these doors or through this hallway. Big division request has been granted. Alex Pistosa is right. Whoa, 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 whoa. One behind us. Yep, one time is right. Bruh. I knocked my arm off. That's what we're doing today. Arms off, huh? Oh, they're big mad. Sound like raiders though. Yeah, I should be the one that's pissed. Shooting the arm off. Come on up. We're gonna surprise him. Over here by where the cot is, by the old pussycat. Kitty cot. Some kitty cot for a little surprise. Bruh. You live through that? Come on, Suka. Oh. Got your lotions over here, bruh. Oh, Suka. It's a close Suka. Oh. Carson, baby. Go check the marker in. Those kind of raids, you know? Oh, the streak continues. Here you go. Amelia, do you go by the same thing on Twitter or Insta? Or do you have a different? Oh, they are everywhere. Another smart move would be go ahead, go up the cliff descent. Trigger not a 2 ease. wasted way too many rounds on these calves. Never can tell which player's scav and which one's not.
Пиздец вам, раки ебаные! Эй, земляк, мы не хотим стрелять, мы просто наблюдаем!
Oops, scav army. Oh God. Pinch like Woohoo and the boys. Love to stay and fight. Got it. This home. Into custody. Always fight unidirectionally. At the dome. Still some light, but not as much as there was. Can't climb because you did not bring a rig. That's fair. Failing to plan is planning to fail. Oh, I haven't yet. I haven't been on there just yet. Build that. Thing before we think of marriage. Speed is set. They just chunk the body armor. Do the smart thing, right? For the record, yet again, is not the intelligent thing to do. Does that mean the power's on now? Feeling pretty campy, isn't it? Oh, sounds different. All right. I think this last one. Last game? No, no, no. Oh, that last game, debauchery displayed that 9,000 rush from the hop. Didn't get my kit ready for a paracord extract. Gotta wake up. Up. All right. There, that. All right, so if we're going to see better two beans. Grab a drink, be right back. I'm an epic fail. Really? But I did. Not gonna. Forbidden. Ash. Or whatever. Ferry boat. We do need to see what. Okay. Prepared, good. Food. Dressing has cash. We got E. Got ammo. War. 2 hours to eliminate scavs from distance 35 meters. Easy peasy. Eliminate 8 of those. Ra-shaasha shows its face. Quasimodo. 11. Set on X on Insta. Yeah, look forward to checking your stuff out for sure. Very cool. How long you been doing 3D animation stuff? Oh, I need to eliminate scabs. We'll go around this way to try to get a longer distance shot. That would have hurt. IRL. Come on, buddy.
Yeah, but buddy.
Bro, I thought that bird. Absolutely. Absolutely. A grenade coming my way. Taking it. One of my favorite places day or night to punch scabs. Yes, welcome back, welcome back. Thought I heard running. Go. That up. Very odd. Thrilling gameplay. Let's see, this is the reason we don't stream all this stuff. But, you know, then you gotta show them. Crazy. Hey, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Can't wait to check out some of the work that you've done. wild. Wild. There's no scavs through here. You can get 3, 4, 5 of them through here. Dude, I am losing my mind. I thought I heard someone running on pavement. This is insane. I just thought this would be easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Maybe Ra-shaasha will be here. Make it all worthwhile. Yeah, I think I'm seeing a light over here. Absolutely no crack there. that was just a normal scav. Not cool. Not many of them much anymore, but all of them are all good. Actually, that's not true. Probably TikTok, probably the most active now, as far as like subscribe, talk and watch those videos and share things. Ooh, where did this dude pick up an S12? Kind of scary. Pick that up with a mark for him? Hmm.
Нашего завалили!
Just brass. I thought I heard a grenade.
Блядь, тут нас завалили! Иди, идиот, трахать тебя и всю семью, говно собачье!
Yeah.
Bears, give up! Ты замеса, что ли, хочешь? Будет тебе замес. Surprise, motherfucker!
Be single tapping these dudes, but I don't want to be surprised by Shala's guards.
Точно бывал. Сука, ёбнули нашего!
Diminishing returns, my friends. Thanks for the treat, bro. Reset's not a bad play here. We're looking for Ra-shaasha. So while the ammunition stacks are a little low, okay. Did we not bring enough rubles? We brought 200,000. Keep us covered. But while that should keep us okay, we're looking for Ra-shaasha. We got gas for that. And we'll check for those extra 4 shots at 35 meters or more. Owls, man. I like the new audio they added a little while back. Oh, Lupo beans, please. Not seeing Ra-shaasha. I'll do. I'll do. Two more. Oh, behind us. little more audio, bro. Where we at? One more. Those right. Anybody headed to TwitchCon San Diego? Welcome back. What all you been working on? Those are cool emotes. Where'd you get those? It's true. Go again. Still raining. There's a scav, huh? Interesting. Scav AR. Beautiful sound of Tarkovian birds. Yeah. Come on, Ra-shaasha. You can be here. No car. Cool. Oh. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Come on, maybe we shall all be at the gas station. Huh? Hey, that sounds promising. Uh-oh. Pushing. Whoop. Where at, little buddy? Bro. Oh, he was innocent. But come on. Mr. Shotgun Boy. Those emotes are cool.
Нет никого.
Alright, thin these out. See if we can take a gander for our boy Ra-shaasha. Another one.
О, вижу!
Bruh. Yep. I think that was one of his guards. Probably it. We shall be patient, friends. I want to pick as many off as I can at distance. Lost our thermal advantage, however. It's okay. Oh! Yeah, the guy laying down. GG. None of those guards. He wasn't. All right. Let's see. Who had, yeah, skier. No, stop. Thanks. You'll make me blush. What? Let's see, we're going back to let's see. All right. Mm. Calves on shoreline, that's pretty easy, I bet. I think we do have some sanitar stuff. Huh. That might not be too hard to do if there's actually people out there. No Or did we go over to the PvE world? 17 more raiders. An argument for shoreline. I love capturing outposts. Used to be really difficult to do. More Shala, 5 more Goohoos. And it's Harfa. Tell you what. Start the stream back up. Start the old PvE journey. Be right back.